coming back to the very interesting part of the entire conversation, which is the rapid fire round. You just get 15 seconds. There are 10 questions. Whatever is the top of your mind, you just shoot. So the first is,
Sure.
if not for a $5 billion company CEO, then what?
Maybe 3 billion or 7 billion, but I would still be doing what I'm doing.
Okay, how many books do you read in a year? And which is your favorite financial book that you recommend everybody to read?
I read a lot, but I'm a slow reader, so maybe 2 books in a month. But what I'm reading right now is a very interesting book called How to Invest. The title is misleading. It's a book by David Rubenstein, who's the founder of the Carlyle Group. And why I said it's interesting is because the whole book is about 19 to 20 different interviews. These are leading people in different asset classes and different fund management genres. So he's interviewed Sam Zell for real estate. He's interviewed
Actually,
Ray
it's
Dalio.
supposed to be a rapid fire round. So I'm going to quickly go back to the next question and ask you
Yeah, so I've
one
answered your question. Yeah, please move.
one big mistake you think investors will do while investing and should avoid at all point.
Yeah, I think bailing out too quickly. You can already see it last 1 year when people have not made returns, they are becoming kind of impatient. So I think bailing out quickly is the biggest mistake.
Okay, what did you get wrong in 2022?
Sector rotation. In fact, it's quite violent sector rotation, but I don't think it will last.
Any specific one that you want to talk about?
No, so let's say for example, quite surprised with the speculation, in oil, metal, commodities, conglomerates, PSUs. Uh, it's all related to the war, and generally when there is a high beta rally, small and mid cap outperforms large cap. But what is surprising is that there is a high beta rally, and with all these sectors going up, but still small and mid cap underperform large cap. That is very, very unusual for the market.
Okay. Okay, so one power code that you keep in mind while trading in stock market, or for that matter, managing your investors' money for that matter.
See, I think it's attributed to a famous American philosopher called F. Scott Fitzgerald. He says that the test of first-rate intelligence is the ability. The test of first-rate intelligence is your ability to hold two contradicting ideas in your mind and still retain your ability to function. Why did I
Okay.
say that? Because I said that because everybody thinks life is black, white, or stock markets, for example. Everybody thinks it's black or white, right or wrong, good or bad. It's not true. Everything is shades of gray.
Fair enough. Your five stock bets for 2023.
So I'm not, frankly, by compliance, not allowed to make stock bets. I don't invest in equity myself. I invest in all White Oak funds. But I think we've discussed sectors. So my sense is non-lending financials, consumer discretionary, and mid-cap IT.
All right, that makes three, but something that you want to stay away from 2023.
At any point in time, stay away from macro forecasts. Because I've learned that forecasting macros is impossible, and even if you are a good astrologer, how markets will react to macros is even more difficult to forecast. So stay away from macro bets, basically.
Okay, which was a bigger financial governance nightmare? Was it Nika's bonus issue or Paytm payback?
I mean, not my place to really comment. Not my place to really comment. But yeah, I think buyback. Look, I think that that was it's a bit premature in the journey. That's how I would put it.
All right, your favorite global CEO, or for that matter, even Indian CEO for that matter.
Two or three. I mean, Mr. Rajiv Jain from Bajaj Finance. I think he's quite inspirational. I've heard him a lot of times. Very, very inspirational personality.
Elon Musk as Twitter's CEO, your views on that, and also your New Year resolution.
So again, not my place to comment on Mr. Musk being Twitter CEO, but he's definitely made it very interesting. That is what I can say for sure. And we should. I mean, the world. See, frankly, let me say one thing that I respect all mavericks because the world can be changed by mavericks. The world is never changed by people who operate within defined boundaries. So he's a guy who's again very inspirational, and he's making a lot of things very very interesting. And there are many things which are happening in the world, whether it is going to space or going to Mars, or whether it is new forms of reaching internet to people, or new forms of energy, or there are so many innovations which happen because of mavericks like him. So I would give it to him for doing what he is doing. And my resolution for the new year, I actually don't make new year resolutions, but one of the resolutions is I'm going to lose a lot of weight this year.
Okay, I think we're on the same boat with that one. With that, thank you so much for taking out the time, and happy New Year to you again. All the excitement and the positive vibes sending out there. Thank you so much for taking out the time and joining us.
Thank you. Happy 2023.